Hello guys, welcome to this episode. Today we're going to be talking about how to create a marketing strategy for an hospital and everyone in the health sector in general. Basically, I know you'd say people in the health sector don't need to actify, they don't need to do any marketing, they don't need to do any of these things at all. Like, people are sick, there are a lot of people that are sick. Checkmate, what are you guys saying? But let me tell you something. Why did you think people actually select the hospital they go to? Why do you think people actually reach out to some consultants online and not reach out to every single consultant? See, there's what we call brand positioning, brand marketing, and audience communication. That means what you are saying is actually reaching your ideal audience. Apart from marketing here, like, there's this connection you have with your target audience. Yes, it's one thing to be sick, and obviously you definitely need health support and health consultants to check you up, to prescribe some medications for you, but there is still marketing to be born. That's why bigger hospitals are becoming bigger and the smaller ones are still small, because they don't believe that marketing is important in the health sector. And today I'm going to break that down completely, why you need marketing for the health sector. So jumping right in, strategy is very, very important. Strategy is key. Strategy is so important. It helps you build and grow your business. So for an health sector, looking at other agencies, or should I say other sectors, and especially not just the agency, you would see that the first thing why people, when you mention some qualities or products, some brands come into your mind. Like, you don't just mention some drink products and Pepsi and Coca-Cola won't come up in your mind, but like, there's so many other brands creating drinks. Do you know that? All right, that is brand positioning. The same thing for health sector. I don't want to just go to any health sector. I want to go to the one I believe I know. And sometimes there is no classroom, there's no traditional classroom to go to this health sector in green or go to the health sector in blue. There is no traditional classroom that will teach you that. Most of these things will learn it subconsciously, and this is because they are seeing it somewhere. Probably saw it on the billboard, and then subconsciously they saw it on Instagram, then subconsciously they saw a video of one of the consultants talking on TikTok, and like that. And subconsciously, when they are sick, the only place they can think about is a general hospital, because they have positioned themselves to be the professional or the ones that can actually solve their problems. So yes, it is important to know that health sector, with the increase in demand, some people are still struggling. Some hospitals are still struggling to today. And this is not because they don't have the solution. This is because they are not positioning themselves properly. So digital marketing is important for any space, and most especially the one we're talking about today, and that is the health sector. Yeah, everyone wants one amazing strategy favor. So what is the plan? What is the big plan for the health sector? And I'm like, there is no big plan. No, hold on a minute. Actually, there is no big plan. So what are you now saying? Are you saying the health sector should just start posting content? Hold on. No, I'm not saying you should just go out there to post. I'm not saying you should go out there to just create content. I'm not saying you should go out there to pull yourself on all the billboards and everywhere so everyone will know you. No, hold on. Everything works with strategy. And do you know the funny thing? We're talking about checkmate your business, so you should understand, for you to play the game of chess, you have to be the master of strategy. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Strategies. So one of the first strategy I would advise in health sector to get is, yes, you're obviously going to have top-notch doctors, professional specialists in your hospital, but there's something that people like to see, and that's one thing: successful operations, transitions, and consultations. Now you know what they want to see. Before I can open my mouth to a dentist, a specialist, or that's related to teeth, I would love to see what he has done over the years. I love to see videos, content enough to be convinced that when I go, I don't have a problem. For consultations, I want to see where you talk to your client. No, most times some people would want, I don't want to be on camera, I don't want people to see. Some wouldn't mind. In the digital world we are in right now, some don't really mind. Some are even looking for that influence. So having a show on your page or across your social media or even YouTube for long form content, having that conversation with a sick patient, and after the conversation, after the consultation, after the medication, look at the end results. People love to see people transform. I'm actually serious. And strategies like that don't just connect to them psychologically, it's also connect to them emotionally. So don't just go out to do the target audience advertising. No. There's a kind of content people want to see, and when you put it out there, you start scaling. People start believing in you more. And those are the concepts I have listed. Just to keep this episode short, which we are really trying to do, always trying to keep up to time, I will quickly go to the next thing, and that is the act of balancing the offense and defense in the health sector. This is an effective way to market your product by finding the right balance, or the offense and defense, because most times people are like, I don't like injections, is there another way, or health is not good, and many doctors are coming up every day saying what Dr. A is saying is wrong and what Dr. B is saying is right. Contradictions are coming up every single day. So now imagine people watching your consultation section, people watching the operations, people watching transitions, people getting well and better, and all of a sudden a doctor will come out and call you out. And that's something that happens frequently when you start leveraging on marketing. Yeah, everybody believes that on social media we are all friends, but it's a big lie. It's a big lie. Like, we are not all friends, we are all rivals, especially when we're in the same sectors. We are competitors, and all they want to do is they find a way to bring down their competitors. And if they can find something that can bring their competitors down, it will literally be done. So with that in mind, you don't want your social media to be a war zone. So throwing out educational materials, throwing out solutions, easy solutions, tips and tricks as a health brand in quotes would create an offense and defense situation on your business, and which is something you don't want to attract. I would best believe you stay on a balance mode where you give certain advices from time to time. Don't just come out to call people out, or don't just come out to say this is the right way. It's better you advise and not recommend. Advising is, I think this should be the right way to do this and this. Recommend is, I believe you should do this and this. It's only when you are valid and verified, and even things that are verified are still questioned in the health sector. So that's why most hospitals are scared, or most health carriers are scared to do the digital marketing, because they don't want any form of all this, or this doctor said this other doctor said that. I know this literally is for doctors who are trying to be specific, but it still relates to other brands. Think about it. But I don't want to divert to other brands right now. I really want to help the brands in the health sector. And for those that are wondering, oh Phoebe, when will you talk about my sector? Or Jason, when will you talk about my sector? Kindly tell us where you work and your sector is in the comments, so we can discourse about it. And for those out just joining the checkmate, kindly follow, and we would love to share more strategies, more systems that would help you transition your business from where it is to where you want it to be, with the last move being this one. So kindly follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more details. So coming back to this, people really prioritize trust when it comes to their health. They don't want anybody to work on their health. They don't want somebody who has been arguing, questioned, and trying to find validation on their health. So for health brand, turning out content is not the perfect strategy for you. Turning out new content, old content is not just the content which I earlier mentioned, the types of content which I already mentioned. You can go back and listen to that. You have to also build trust. So with that being said, having outdoor activities like NGOs, fundraisers, you're trying to help the sick without people paying, you're trying to keep the community clean, people would see you as the best, because right now you're not just taking care of their health, you're also taking care of their environment, you're also looking out for the poor, you're also looking out for people around you. And if I was going to be a marketing manager of any health sector, these are basic strategies I'll put in place in the first 1 month. And literally, it doesn't have to be a whole year to do all of this. You can do them in intervals, and all of a sudden you start acquiring customers, which are actually not, it's not going to say, but yeah, sick people will obviously choose you more because they believe you prioritize your environment, you prioritize their health, you prioritize people around you, you prioritize everything your staffs and your workers tend to put their hands on. And that's something that would attract trust. I know you've heard a couple of things in this episode, and I want you to tell me your next big move. I would like to know in the comment section. And if you found this episode really helpful, kindly tell us what you've learned and also share with a friend. And on that note, if you really want to have more discussion with me and my team, we are very ready to help you. We offer free consultations. We just started it to really help businesses, so you can go to our website and schedule a session with us, and we would help you go over your brand, strategize, and help you launch properly. On that note, we're coming to the end of this episode, and I hope you've learned quite a lot, and see you in the next episode.